Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by my craft room today. For any of you that are my regular followers, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. For anybody that's new, I would surely appreciate it if you enjoy this video, that you would give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I have lots and lots and lots of stuff coming up, and I'm sorry I'm coming on so late this afternoon. I spent the day going through my trash. Well, not the whole day, but I've been decluttering some things, and I lost my craft knife, my blade, yesterday, and I have been looking for it. I'm not even kidding. I think I stayed up until I don't even know what time, 10:30, went back to bed, woke up at 1, came back into my craft room, looked for it again, because I've had it for a while and they're expensive. The blades aren't. I mean, I haven't even gone through a whole blade yet. But I can't cut a straight line. And in order for me to cut my signatures so that they're all nice and straight, I have to use a blade. So I've been 2 days looking for this blade so that I can get my signatures for my journal that I've been working on for a month cut so that I can get them into the cover. So I found it because I like to have pretty things like, you know, I'll take a box like this that some medicine came in, and no, I don't leave it just, you know, the medicine box. No, I have to cover the medicine box to put my little fussy cuts in. Well, the same goes for my jar that I keep my pens and some scissors in. This is printed. It's really bright and there's nothing I can do about it. Hold on one second. Let me try turning the blinds the other way and see if that will work, because I don't have any lights on in my studio. I mean, I can barely see. That's better. Anyway, this is vellum, and I covered this pickle jar, and my blade was in here, and I couldn't see it because it's pretty. I thought I looked in it. I actually did look in it. Like several times I looked in it. I even took things out and moved things around. No, couldn't find it anywhere. And this is always, I keep it either in here or in my glue station. And then I went through my trash and, well, I had a problem, because I started looking at things and saying, do I really want to throw that away? And then finally I just said, you know what, just stop. Keep putting the things from your trash into the bag so that you can move on. It was just a bad day all the way around. And I think I told y'all yesterday we had some bad news, and that's just thrown me. And I'm just working on a couple of projects, and I've got so much on my mind. Did that ever happen to you? So today, I don't even know where I left off yesterday. I don't know if I was supposed to be decorating something today. I didn't look at my video from yesterday. I don't think I was. I think I just did kind of a show and tell. And I think I made the envelope. So, Christina, if you're watching, Christina is so sweet, and I just really love her. She's become a dear friend. I wanted to let you know Here's a peek. That's all you're going to get. It will be mailed by Saturday, I promise. I've just been all over the place. But all I have left to do is make the ephemera for it. And I'll be mailing you that. And let's see. What else did I want to tell you all? That's about it. We're going to do 2 things today. They're not going to be long, but a friend of mine, Alura, who sent me a happy mail, and I started to open it this morning when my husband brought it in, and I closed it. I said, I'll have to do a video on this. So anyway, and then my other friend, Doreen, sent me some happy mail as well. And I was just over the moon, so I spent time looking at that. And took the dog out, realized I hadn't watered the plants. It was just one of those days. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm going to first open my package of happy mail from Alura, from Moonspell Crafts on Etsy. She's a very dear friend. She is from Canada. She also is right on the Vermont border. And here's my package. So, Alura and I have become very good friends, and we have a lot in common. So, she said she sent me a small package. Well, this is hardly a small package, as you can see. So, as soon as I saw one of these bags, I stopped. I just stopped because, yeah, this is Happy Meal. This is Happy Meal, people. So, Alura, let's try and get through this without me having to be in tears. But let's go. So here we go. Alura had an antique shop for years in Newport, Vermont. And my brother happens to be from Newport, Vermont. And after several conversations, we found out that not only did my brother buy most of his antiques from Alura, but she mentioned her daughter's name one day, and I said, oh, no way. Her daughter lives behind my brother in Vermont, and she lived in Canada. So, yeah, fast friendships. I'll be seeing her in June, hopefully. So, she had an antique shop for years. She is an antiquarian to the max. And you really need to go over to her shop because she's having a huge sale. And her books are amazing. So, without further ado, visit Alura's shop at Moonspell Crafts. The first thing she sent me was this gorgeous doily. So I will promise I will not take up your whole day with this. She made me a gorgeous tag. I'm not going to open it. She has it packaged so beautifully. Alura, that will likely go on my inspirational wall because, I mean, I just can't. Yes. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Alura. It means the world to me. It says dream. And then she sent me some wedding applique. I'm not going to take it all out. I know that she bought a wedding dress, and I know how much it takes to take a wedding dress apart because I'm in the process of doing one. So this bag's full of the most gorgeous wedding applique. Thank you so much, Alura. Thank you so much. It's just packed with just the most beautiful. Look at this. I said I wasn't going to take it all out. Here I am. So anyway, Alura, thank you so much. I'll be putting some pictures on my website. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. So y'all see it, because it's beautiful, and I am the most blessed person because I have gotten the most beautiful Happy Meals, and I don't know about y'all, but what a blessing this group is, and this community, and Happy Meal. Alura, you're in big trouble. Okay, so that goes in here. And then more lace. Oh my goodness, Alura, this is gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous antique lace. Gorgeous. And I know she took this off of that wedding dress. Oh, Alura, it's beautiful. She knows how to love these. They just make the best snippets. And that's what I'm going to make. And then, oh, Alura, I don't want to open this. She packages everything so beautifully. If anybody is on Junkers, or if you're not, go over there. She has sent the most beautiful Happy Meals to everybody. More lace, more lace, more lace, more lace, more antique lace. Oh dear. Oh, Alura. It's gorgeous. Thank you so, 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 so much. I have nothing like this. Thank you. So, yeah. Unfortunately, due to COVID, Alura had to close down her brick and mortar store. But I do highly suggest you go over to her shop and visit it so that you can pick up some of her beautiful items that she has on sale right now. Okay, I knew this was coming. This is the Stations of the Cross in French, and they're antique. And then in here, it says Yearbook Women's Club, 1953 through 54. I was born in 1955, Island Pond, Vermont. When my parents moved to Vermont, prior to them moving to Vermont 25 years ago, my brother went and found a camp at Island Pond. And that's how it started, with my family retiring in Vermont. So she sent me this. Thank you, Alura. And then these are the Stations of the Cross. Oh my goodness. Can you see these? I won't take up your whole day. Oh, Alura, they are gorgeous. I'll treasure them. Thank you so much. They're beautiful. I love them. The King's Daughter and Sons, Burlington, Vermont, 1954. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful and handwritten. Oh, Alura. 55, 56. My daughter lives in Essex, Vermont, but she lived in Burlington and went to school in Burlington. Went to college there. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay. So sorry. I'm getting very emotional, and I don't really need to be emotional. I'm emotional enough. Look at that. Recipes. What? Look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. 1940. Jim. Co-workers. It's just a ton of ephemera. First Methodist Church, Burlington, 1953 through 54 program. It's got the president and treasurer, vice president, where everybody lived. It's all typewritten. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A wedding invitation. Oh, it's all embossed. It's got the... I'm looking for this for my journals. Isn't this gorgeous? I use tracing paper right now, but... Another one. An Advent offering card. Oh, if I had an airship and asked you to take a trip to the moon, what would you say? Please answer. It's a postcard. It's for Harriet. And it's all embossed. It is gorgeous. 1913. Alura. Some fresh stamps. More embossed ephemera. Wedding invitation. Oh my goodness. Alura, this is going to take me. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's so cool. It's a yardstick. Wow. I'm going to put lace around that. Those are perfect. Thank you. More ephemera. Wow. Alura. Another postcard. Hearty greetings. I love reading these postcards, but dearest Donald, I can't read it. It's and they always wrote it in pencil. And what kills me is, how did the postman know? It says, I don't know what the name is, and then just the city. That's it. I don't know. It kind of cracks me up. I have to look into that. My father-in-law collected postcards, and I have all of their, my in-laws had a 10-year long-distance relationship, and then they got married. My mother-in-law lived in Texas, Tyler, Texas, and my father-in-law lived in Illinois. And they met on a ship right after graduation from high school. My father-in-law was going back to Austria to visit his family, and my mother-in-law was going to Denmark to visit hers, and they met. And then, yeah, and then the rest is history. But I have all of the letters. I found them in an old train case that I just started refinishing or painting. it's called a Wally box, and inside the box is all of the letters that they sent back and forth to each other for those 10 years. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, I have all those letters. These are all recipe, all typewritten, book pages, more book pages in French. I'm sure this is French. I don't even have to look. I already know. Yep, it's all French. Oh my goodness. The Duke of Norfolk, King Henry the 8th, that my Lord of Norfolk, yes. Very cool. That's very cool, Alura. Oh, bags. Look at these. Oh, yeah. Journals. More of those cards. The King's Daughters and Sons, Burlington 57, Burlington 58. Wildflower Prints of the United States by Harold Rickett, the New York Botanical Garden. I'm sure this is just a folder. More ephemera. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alura. Alura. Oh my gosh. Oh, Alura, this is gorgeous. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat from Alice in Wonderland. Oh no. Oh. Tanya from Tatty Treasures, if you're watching, can you believe that? Wow. That is so cool. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little hat. How I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly like a tea tray in the sky. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my gosh. Sewing machines. What? And I'm doing a sewing journal. Oh Lord. Alura. Oh my goodness. It's oh my goodness. It's a whole manual. I just can't even. I just don't even know what to say. Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this Women's Day. Look at this top. Magic molasses recipe. 12 great hamburger recipes. Cabbage cookbook. Women's Day calendar for 1966. Romantic new fashions in Irish crochet. Wow. How to lose weight without willpower. They're still advertising that. Look at that, 15 cents. Yep, not anymore. Wow. Oh my. My brother's going to be very jealous. Maybe we could do a trade. The Master's Voice record. The gramophone. Middlesex. Greatest artist, finest record. Oh dear. That's getting framed. Water lily. I have these in my pond back on my lake. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow, I've never in my life seen anything. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is amazing. Rosemary waltz rhythm. Left hand melody playing. And it's all written on by the teacher for instruction, and it's got tape. It's all aged. Oh my goodness, look at this. Alura, how am I going to use this? Oh dear. Oh Saint John examines Dante concerning love. Ooh, I'm going to have to put this in a frame. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Canto 26, Saint John examines Dante concerning love. I'll have to look this up. I don't know what it means. It's beautiful. 47 studies, easy and progressive studies for the 4 strings double bass. Published in 1880. Laura, where in the world did you get this? The goose is having trouble with her car. The cuckoo has flats to rent. It's a music. Oh my goodness, this is so incredible. The humorous donkey, the long-necked giraffe, the big gray elephant. Oh, my grandson. The bright-eyed collie dog speaks. The visiting eagle, the sleeping bear. Let sleeping dogs lie. What year was this? I had it just a second ago. A cuckoo, cuckoo, pray how do you do? I'm C flat and I've 7 flats to use or to rent to you. Mr. Cuckoo is so fond of his own voice that he is guilty of interruption. I can use some of those in my journals. Wow. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have to get some frames printed in England. I can't read it. I'm sorry. It's in French. Look at these. Oh my gosh, Alura. Oh my word. Miss Bella, can you see these? Oh my Lord. Oh, Bella, I hope you're watching. Alura, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where am I going to hang these? Oh my goodness, I know exactly where that's gonna go. That's a hibiscus. I have those growing in my backyard, and there's a lake right here. Oh, I have chill bumps. Thank you, Alura. I'm sure all of you are probably glad that that's over with. I'm going to have to go through this 12 times over because it's just so overwhelming and beautiful and gorgeous, and I can't even believe it. Wow. All right. So we're going to put that aside, and Alura asked me this morning, ironically, if I knew how to make some paper clips on, how long have I been going? 29 minutes? Okay, I think we're good. She wanted to make paper clips, know how to make the paper clips on, with, you know, little fabric clusters. And I had made this one, and I said, something like this? And she said, yes. But she said, you know, I can't do it. Well, I had watched Julie from Camellia Crafts. And she showed me an easy way to do it. So, Alura, this is for you and for everybody else that's here. I'm going to show you very quickly how to do this. She showed me a trick, to which I'm very grateful. you take a piece of paper. You take your paper clip. Now, Alura is very fortunate. She's told me where she got them, and I don't remember right now, but she had sent me a couple of big ones, longer ones than this. I think they're 3-inch, and I've hoarded them. I don't use them. Well, I haven't used them because I'm still looking for them. Anyway, they are 3-inch. These are 2-inch. They're 3-inch. They're perfect. So anyway, all you have to do is choose something that you want to, you know, make your paper clip. And this is how it goes on. It's very easy. It goes on just like that. And it's just so cute. I mean, is that not adorable? It's very cute. Anyway, so thank you, Julie, if you're watching. And I'm just going to grab some snippets I have in here and make something quickly. So I'll grab this piece of lace, and I like to put something underneath it, like I put a little piece of satin under there, and I tore the satin. I like to tear it because I think that, I don't know, it kind of gives it that shabby look. And then this is just a piece of a doily that I cut up because it was stained. So I just cut a piece off the doily. I wonder if I still have that doily. If I don't, I'll just, if it's not in here, it will probably likely be in one of my other jars. But I'll just grab a piece of this satin. And I like it to be about, because I'm going to fold it. So I'm going to say, like maybe, let's see. I know that you people love measurements, so. All right, so let's see. So 4 inches, because you're going to fold it in half. Okay. See, it's just folded in half, and then I have the lace here, and then I put the button here so that it doesn't go anywhere. It won't come off. So what you do is get 4 inches, use your fabric scissors, and just snip it and try and tear it. Satin doesn't like to tear very much. So let's see if I can. Oh, nope, I'm going to have to cut it. So I'll just kind of cut it like this so it frays good. I love it to fray. I just like that look. And then, you know, I'll just trim off all the little hairs that I want to trim off, but I pretty much like those. Now, you can use muslin, you can use anything you want. You can use nothing. You can use just the lace. So, all you do is take all your little pieces and put them in your clean trash bag because you were looking for your blade and couldn't find it and emptied it. And almost took all of your fussy cuts and pieces that you threw away out and put them back into your box. No. So I'm just going to put that back in here. And let's see if I can find that doily. Or at least a piece of something other than... Well, I have the lace. So I'll use the lace here. That's going to go over that. So I'll just trim this piece here. This actually came from a friend of mine in the UK. This little applique. Oops, got stuck in my scissors. Pretty, very pretty. I keep these on my desk with all my little pieces that I can grab And then I have jars up on my shelf behind me that has all of my antique laces in it that, you know, I don't use all the time. Let me just grab something so that I can put it here. I would prefer that little piece, but that's okay. We'll find something. How about we grab, just love that doily. I think I have enough jars here of stuff. Oh, nope. That's lace. It's more lace. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a piece of a doily. I know where I can find a doily. Hello. Alura just sent me a whole bag of them. But some of them are white. I'm going to use, no, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use, I'm so sorry, people. I have so many bits and nothing that I'm looking for. Does that ever happen to you? That's white. I don't want white. Although, I know what I can do. No, I can't use that. Some of the pieces I can't use because, oh, here's something it's white though. So let's move this out and try and find something that's not white over the pink. Yes, I have another jar. But this has like mostly ribbons and stuff in it. Oh, I found something. Okay, so we will use, back to the drawing board, offer a paper clip, Cheryl. I'm sorry, I should have done this before I came on, but I didn't. So, all right, here we go. So then all we're going to do is have this little piece of trim. If I get packaging with stamps or stickers in them, I keep my pieces of lace or trim in them. Silly, silly, silly. I'm going to cut a piece of this for my button. I almost cut my finger off. So there we go. Okay, offer paper clip. Oh my goodness. If you had everything set up, you could make like 20 of these in 10 minutes. All right, so what you're going to do is figure out what you want. Don't take forever like me. Fold it in half like this and take a piece of scrap, you know, paper, cardstock, whatever, and you want to put it on the long side. So this is your short right here. The short is on the inside. Put your cardstock in there, and then all you want to do is take this, and it won't get caught in anything. You just pull it up through there because your cardstock's in the back. It's not going to get caught on anything. You're just going to pull that up through there. How you want it. This is the trick, because I used to struggle so much because I like to use satin a lot and lace and what have you on my paper clips. And this works so well because nothing gets caught. So I'm just going to pull this up and situate it the way I want it. And that's going to be the front and that's going to be the back. So I want it to be like this, and then you just take and pull that out, and you have your little piece of I'm going to bring you down a little bit. I was talking to my friend Doreen last night. She said I was too close. Or maybe she said I was too far away. I don't remember. But anyway, now you can see. Let's see how simple that is. And you want to make sure your short piece is here, because that's the piece that you're going to put on your paper. Sorry. That's the piece you're going to put on your paper, like this. Okay? And that's all there is to it. Well, this isn't a very good paper clip. It's kind of bent. But I don't have a lot of metal ones that are 2 inches. I have the plastic ones, and I don't like the way they look. So then what you're going to do is find something to keep it together so it doesn't flap around or go anywhere. Make sure you like the way that it's sitting, which I do. And then you just want to take whatever you want for your piece here. Just going to cut that off. Bring you down a little bit closer. And then all you're going to do is choose a button, which I have these buttons that were my mother-in-law's mother's. And they're in a tube, and every tube has the button that's inside the tube on the top. And these happen to be mother of pearl ones, and that's the one I'm going to use right now. And they were sold at a pharmacy in Germany, believe it or not. So I'm just going to take one out. And it has number 24 on it. I don't take those stickers off because they're antiques, and I just leave them on. And yeah. And I have a whole bunch of these tubes. I am assuming that at one time they were clear. But just, yeah. I mean, how fortunate am I? So I've chosen my button. I've chosen my satin, my lace, and my little applique, my button. Now I need a needle and thread, which this I made. It's just a jar. And I keep it on my desk, and that way I don't have to keep going over there to my sewing table. So this I got at the Dollar Tree. It goes on your wrist. It's a pincushion that goes on your wrist. I glued it to the top of the jar, and of course I had to have lace around the top, so I put the lace around. And then I glued this on the top. And then here's my jar with all my threads, and it's got some whites and pinks, and it's got a little needle threader and a little pair of scissors and what have you. And I have my little, so I don't have to keep running over to get things. I have this on my desk. And the jar was at the Dollar Tree. You got like 3 for $1. And then this was $1.25. So I bought 2 of them. And I was going to put it on my wrist, but then I thought of this, and I thought, that's cool. And then I just, yeah, put the ribbon on, the button, and so I have my little desk holder with, it's just an idea. So I'm going to take some thread, and it's just cotton. It's actually some embroidery thread, because that's what I like to use when I'm going through so much here. And I'm leaving that sticker on. And I'm really sorry, but I may have to take this out of camera because I can't see the hole very well. But I really do like that sticker. I know some of you might be thinking, why are you leaving that on there? Well, because it's antique and it's cool. So I'm going to put my needle through here and into the button. And I'm going to leave that long because I'll show you what I'm going to do afterwards. I'm going to take it and find that hole, which is right there. And then what I like to do is that centered? Yes. Just make sure it's centered. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around here. I'm going to pull this taut. I'm going to pull my needle out. I just think it looks better. I am going to tie it like this. Oops. And I go around twice because that way I know that it's nice and taut. So I go around twice and then I pull it tight. And then I tie a bow. I know, it's silly, but it just looks cute. And yeah, you're gonna see it on the other side. So it's a little fiddly and it's very dark in here. I know it's not in the camera, but it is for me. No matter what time of day I film, it's just crazy. I don't know. Guess it's the Florida sun. So then I'll just pull this and pull this. I guess I'm wasting a lot of thread here, but that's all you do. Is that just the sweetest thing? And it looks so cute on the back. You could even put a button on the back too. And then you just want to take and snip your threads. And there you go, Alura. And anybody else who wants to make these, that's how you make them. And I just like to go and pull my threads so that they're kind of wispy. I love the satin. I actually took a satin dress apart. It was one of my daughter's what do you call them? Gowns. Gosh, they're so old I don't remember what it's called. Prom. I made their prom dresses. And so we kept them for their daughters. And my daughters were like, they're not going to want to wear those. There. Let's see. I'm going to choose this. This is part of my friend Doreen's kit from Ooh La La. Vintage Treasures. There's your paper clip. And here's the other one. So how long have I been? 48 minutes. I can do this. The next thing I want to make, and it's very quick, I promise. Let me put my needle back. And I don't need my ruler anymore, and I don't need my sewing scissors anymore, but I do need a quick sip of tea. I love mini books, but people use 6x6, they use 12x12. I needed to figure out a way to use an 8.5x11. And again, this is part of my new kit. So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's called Rose Ganache, and I'll leave the information below on that. But isn't it beautiful? And I cannot wait to print this on fabric. This is ribbon. It's just so real looking. Anyway, so I want to make a mini book. Now I want to decide which I'm going to want, front and back. And I suggest you make this out of, just photocopy paper. This is like 38 pounds. I don't know what that is in GSM. So you're going to take it and you're going to fold it like the hot dog way and make sure. Now folding it is very important. You want to make sure everything matches perfectly. So just pinch here and just go along. Yeah, these you have to make sure that you're folding the right, like your ends, everything is meeting perfectly, okay? And I double-sided my paper. You don't have to. You could use tea stain paper. You could use whatever you wanted. Then you're going to open it up. And you're going to fold it like this. And then you're going to fold it again. I hope I did this right. I think I did. Now just take your bone folder. Oh dear. I didn't match that up properly. Hold on. It really does make a difference. So just make sure you're folding it correctly. Okay? So that your ends are meeting perfectly. So, was a lot easier when I did it earlier. Well, the first time I did it in cardstock, and it was really hard to do. There you go. So, I'm going to fold it like this. And I'm going to take my bone folder so that I know where my creases are. Well, I thought I was going to use my bone folder, but I guess I'm not. I guess I'll use my ruler. Or no, I see it. So I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to go over my folds. Okay. So now I'm going to go over this fold as well. So let me do that again. You're going to take your paper this way. So the 11-inch. Right? Yeah, 8.5 by 11. So fold it like a hot dog. Make sure your ends meet up here, which mine do. And give it a good burnish. Open it. Fold it up. Give it a good burnish. And then fold it again. And give it a good burnish. Now you want to decide which you want to be your front or your back. And I want this to be my front. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and find that center line, which I'm going to do it on this side because I can see my center line right there, which I don't know if you can, but if you fold it, you'll be able to see it. Now is the hard part for me because I don't cut very well. So what I'm going to use, because I don't cut well at all with scissors, so I'm going to use my blade. Hence the reason why it took me so long to video today. And you only want to cut that middle line. You want to leave this, okay? Don't cut this. You only want to cut to there all the way down. And I'm going to use my blade and I'm going to go right along that fold line, okay? Do not cut this fold line. So you want to just cut here. And I want this to be my front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it accordion style, like this. Okay, then I'm going to fold it over here. This now becomes my cover. Okay, can you see that? And then fold it again, accordion style. And that becomes your back. Okay, and now you have the cutest little book. And inside you have, if you double side it, you have all these pages. So let's glue it together. And all you have to do that, now you don't want to glue this to this because this is your cover. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue here, 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 and here. So you'll leave this and this. All right? So just let me get my glue real quick. And then you can just put little pockets in it. You can decorate it. You can just do whatever you want with it. You can round your corners. You can do whatever you want. So we're going to not glue here. We want to glue in here. Oh dear. We don't want to glue that to here because that's our cover. So we want to glue here. I better do this back the way it was, sorry. There's your cover. Do I want that to be my cover or this to be my cover? This, okay. So there's my cover. So now I want to glue. I want to open it up. I want to glue here. Come on. I should have probably filled this. How many minutes are we? It's almost an hour. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It's really a sweet little book, and it's a fun paper clip. And this is great paper. I'm going to be using this in quite a few videos. So then you just glue that page to this page. And then we're going to glue this to here. What you're doing is you're just gluing all your folds. You know, all your accordion folds to make your booklet. And if you did this with tea stain paper or just copy paper, you could just decorate the pages. So you wouldn't have to double side it. Make sure everything is lining up. Okay. And let's see what else needs to be. Oh, I need to glue here. Here's your spine. It's coming together. Just making sure that this is nice and even. And it is. So now I want to glue in here. I like Fabri-Tac. It gives you a little wiggle room if you need to slide it, you know, for some reason, if something's not matching up exact. But oh, I printed this borderless, so it's exactly 8.5 by 11. And you're going to glue that there. And now you have your book, your mini book. Now you can do this with 12 by 12 the same way, because I've made 12 by 12s before, but I just wanted something mini to put in a project that I'm working on. So there's your front cover, your first page, your second page, your third page, your fourth page, fifth page, sixth page, seventh page, and the back. Out of one sheet of 8.5 by 11. And it measures, when you're done, 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. It's almost 3 inches, just about 3 inches. Is that the sweetest? And you could even put like a little bit of lace here for the, you know, if you didn't like the spine. You could round your corners. Where's the one that I made today? Here's my sample that I made out of the cardstock. And I just inked it up with some of that pink. I'm in love with that velvet ink. So this is the one I made out of cardstock, and it was just hard to make the folds, but I mean, it's very doable. Very, very doable. So yeah. And I'll likely sew it, you know, how I do things. But yeah, and then, like I said, you can put different things on your pages. And then you could add, you know, little pictures. You could add some lace. You could leave one of these open for a pocket, you know, not glue it completely shut if you wanted to. And you could use it as an art book, or maybe as a, you know, put flowers in it, press flowers, or a little sewing book, which is what I'm going to be using it for. So let me get, this is too big for it, but it's a postcard from the kit. And let me just get our paper clips, and I will show you how that looks on a page. There's one, and you just put that on there. And this is just paper, so you see how easy that goes on. And then we'll take the one we just made, which is this one. And I will put it on this page. Did I get that hung up? No. Did I? I don't think so. No, I didn't. And there's that one. So yeah. I hope you like that. It was a fun little project. And Alura, thank you so much for my beautiful gifts. I hope you all enjoyed that. Take a look at Alura's shop, Moonspell Crafts on Etsy. I'll leave the information in the link below. And be safe, be well, and until next time, be blessed. Bye-bye, y'all.